to give up everything. So
Yeah.
when I decided this, and I knew that this is my way to follow Christ in the religious life, I stopped the work. I sold my car. I gave up everything. And I just went with one luggage into the novitiate.
I like to be every day in church, but then my youth was not so well. My family broke. I stopped attending school. I needed a home and a work, and so I was educated as a waiter. 5 years in restaurants.
To say what is a fulfilled life is not easy to answer. Let me say in this way, I am happy that I have done this step. Of course, there are stages in your religious life and in your things where you have a little bit difficulties and things are running maybe not so as you expected. But looking back, I would say thanks to God that I have done this step.
Never is all good, but a summary for my life. I'm so thankful and happy how it is. In the first years of the priesthood, sometimes I was thinking about how it would be to have a family.
Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Vocation. Vocation, as we know from its Latin roots, vocatio, means to call or to summon. On this show, we speak and we talk about vocations to the priesthood and religious life. With me in the studio is Brother Gunter and Father Wolfgang. I am your host, Tony Meyer. Welcome to our studio. We are honored to have you here, and it's a privilege to have Brother Gunter. We know Brother Gunter, the almighty Brother Gunter, is here in our studio, and also Father Wolfgang. First time we are meeting you in the studio to have this conversation. Let us go straight to it. First of all, I would like you guys to introduce yourself in the best possible way you can to our listeners.
I'm Brother Gunter Meyer. I'm an Austrian, and as Father Anthony already said, that we know each other a long time, and myself, I was 18 years in West Africa, based in Ghana, but because of my office as provincial those time and project director, so I visit very often Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. So everything is family to me. Now I'm very happy now to be in Nigeria to visit the Nigerian province and the conference.
Good. We are happy. In fact, we are happy to see you. We are happy that you're in our.
My name is Father Wolfgang. I'm an Austrian too. It's my first experience here in Nigeria. I came to join the Thanksgiving Mass of my future chaplain, Father Chinedu.
Yeah, great.
I will be his parish priest and director, and in October starts our
New
mission.
experience.
Our mission
Yes.
in Vienna.
Good. So, how was your vocation like? Your vocation story. What was it like? How did this all begin? From what age did you begin to nurse this idea of becoming a Salesian priest or a Salesian brother, as the case is right now?
I was thinking about the vocation already at the age of 18, 19. So when I finished my vocational training, I started to work in a company, and my company brought me to the west of Austria, where I was working several years there. And there already my desire to join a religious community was grown. So, but actually I didn't know which kind of religious community or which kind of religious life could be for me. But one thing was for me important to work with young people, because even my second home was my parish. I was altar boy, I was with the Catholic youth, I was Boy Scout.
Wow.
So, and I felt at home among the youth groups. And so then one day I was reading a Catholic magazine. Under the back pages, there were names of different religious congregations and invitations and so on. And there were the Franciscan, the Benedictines. But for me, it was clear I don't want to go in a monastery.
Oh, good.
So, but I wanted to be a brother, not a priest. So, and then it was the picture of Don Bosco with a sentence like when I translate now, to work as a religious for young people.
Mm.
So and this then another Sunday I was reading again this Catholic magazine, and always this face of Don Bosco, this picture just jumped into my face.
Wow.
And I said, okay, there must be something, a sign for me. And I contacted the Salesians in Germany, because there was the address from Germany. So because I didn't know Salesians in Austria.
Mm.
So I thought the Salesians exist only in Germany.
Okay.
So I wrote to Germany, and they sent a letter to the
Austria.
Austrian vocation director, and he contacted me, and so the Salesian journey started
Oh, great.
slowly until I made my first profession.
Wow, nice. Father Wolfgang.
Me, I too was an altar boy when I was young. I liked to be every day in church.
Mm.
But then my youth was not so well. My family broke. I stopped attending school. I needed a home and a work, and so I was educated as a waiter. 5 years in restaurants.
Mhm.
I could sleep there. I had my work.
Okay.
And I had no time for the church because it's a very different life to others.
Mm.
So I knew some Pentecostals, and I had my experience there, this meeting of Jesus immediately.
Oh.
But I never could lose this going to the church to see the red light when there were Jesus.
Yeah.
So it was a re-Catholicism in my life.
Mm.
And then I thought it could be a way, but I want to attend grammar school. So I went to northern Austria. I come from South Austria. There was a school which was taking also later boys.
Mm.
And there was a house guided or led by Salesians for later vocations.
Okay.
4 years I was there, and so I knew the Salesians, and I really thought myself, this could be my way. And after my A level, I entered the novitiate in the age of 26.
Mm. Wow. Wow, that's actually a late vocation.
Yes,
Wow. Wow.
but all the experiences I made in my life was, in summary, I can say they led me to this what I'm now. No?
What you are doing
To be
now.
priest, to pronounce the gospel. And in Austria, it's very different than here.
Mm-hmm.
We are more organizing that youth can be there.
Mm.
We don't have so much youth than you. And I'm the age of 62.
Yeah. Okay. Presently.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that we have also a chaplain who is not too young, but much younger than me.
Yes.
And comes with Nigerian spirit and faith.
Wow. Great. 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 Yeah, Brother Gunter. Before the age of 18, you were already doing something.
Yes, so when I finished, I did my military service,
Oh,
because in
okay.
Austria is compulsory either military service or civil service.
Civil service. Okay.
So when I finished this service, I went to the company and I was working.
Mm.
I had my small apartment, so I had my own life
Before.
joining the Salesian. So when it was clear for me to go the way for religious life and to change from the common life, earning salary, have your own things, have your own car, and you can use the money how you like, and you're independent. And even I was living not at home, far away from my home place, so you had the life. So when I decided to do this, and it was sure was a really deeper cut in my life
Mm-hmm.
to give up everything. So
Yeah.
when I decided this, and I knew that this is my way to follow Christ in religious life, then I stopped the work. I gave everything up. I sold my car. I gave up everything, and I just went with one luggage into the novitiate.
Wow. Wow. How was the transition? Was it difficult from the ordinary life? I mean,
Yeah.
the normal life to the religious life.
Actually, not so difficult. I thought that will be more difficult, but it was a desire to do that. And when I made my profession with also like Father Wolfgang, I entered in the novitiate at the age of 25, and So with some also life experience, I thought it will be a little difficult, but at the end, I found it easy because it was my decision. And with 25, and let me say, if it doesn't work, religious life for me, I'm still young to
explore other options.
Exactly, and to continue again my life and going for work and earning my money.
Yeah. The same thing for you. The transition from.
It's very beautiful. As a waiter, you work 60, 70 hours a week. Very often, no free day. So then I went to novitiate and I had my studies. It was very beautiful years because it was not it was easy for me to study.
Yeah.
It was really free time and nice time.
Oh, great.
I liked the community, common prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It were great years. And then I was ordained in the age of 36.
Oh, okay.
Then another new life.
Exactly. Yeah, before we move to, final profession, priestly life, your experience in Africa, how was it?
For me, it was a great experience. When people asking me how was it in Ghana, Nigeria, so I always said it was half of my religious life, almost half of my religious life, and I always said that was my best years because I met good people here. We could do projects. We opened houses. We established so many things together with the people, with the local people, and so that was for me a really a great experience, and also to get to know. We're a Catholic church everywhere, universal church, but you see the aspect of African Catholic church or the liturgy was something for me new. More lively, more. So this was for me as the combination of how they have the mass here and the prayer and meeting the people. This was for me really always a great experience.
Wow, beautiful. But Wolfgang, right? Wolfgang, I hope I'm pronouncing the name
very well. You like a German.
Great. Wonderful conversation. Now, is there something, this is vocation. This is, we're talking about life with other people. And in the Salesian vocation, we have the two hands of the gospel, the Salesian priest and the Salesian brother. And it is wonderful to have it here. We have a Salesian brother and we have a Salesian priest. Can you, maybe in one or two words, say to our listeners what this means for us Salesians?
We're one family. Our first being together is to be Salesian. In earlier times, we were divided, priest and brothers. So, family like the body, they are different duties, roles, but we have the same heart and the same view to Jesus Christ.
Exactly. The same vision.
Yeah.
The same vision, the same apostolate, it's just that we have different roles, different responsibilities in the church. Now, looking back to your vocation history, your vocation story, all the different processes, the different stages that you had to go through, would you say that you are living a fulfilled life? First of all.
Okay, to say what is a fulfilled life is not easy to answer. Let me say in this way, I am happy that I have done this step. Yeah, of course, there are stages in your religious life and in your things where you have a little bit difficulties and things are running maybe not so as you expected. But looking back, I would say, thanks to God that I have done this step to live a religious life. And I think in this is a fulfillment. Exactly. To say what is my fulfillment, I think it's also in the hand of God. It's just what you do, how you organize your prayer life, how you organize your community life, and this is what you're doing, the service at the congregation, the service to the people. I think it's all together. Looking at all these aspects, even though there are maybe some difficulties in in your own personal life, but I was saying there is a fulfillment inside. Yeah, there is I can say, yeah.
Great.
People are always asking, is all good in your life? Tutto bene?
Mm-hmm.
And the answer, never, never, never. Never is all good. But the summary for my life, I'm so thankful and happy how it is. In the first years of a priesthood, sometimes I was thinking about how it would be to have a family.
Mm.
But for a lot of years, it's nothing more for me. No thinking about this.
Okay.
I think I every day can say thank you. By working in the parish, to be every day with a lot of people in very different themes
Mm-hmm.
is really a gift from God to my life. And so I say thanks. And I can say my life is very fulfilled.
Great. Great.
If you have the bottle, it's very filled.
Yes, it's filled to the brim. Wow, good. Now you were in Onitsha recently, and you've been in Nigeria for some days now. Which Nigerian word have you learned in these days? Igbo word, Yoruba word.
You mean word?
Yeah, a word. Like,
Yeah, you see, actually no, because when you just listen, they speak with you English.
Yes.
And so when you meet the people, they speak with you English.
Yes.
So actually,
There's no.
I have to confess, these days I didn't learn any Yoruba and any. Anyway, you see, I know some words in Twi, but not in.
Nothing. Yes, exactly.
So-
You spent more time
Yeah.
in Ghana. Now, to conclude, one word to the young people who are listening, young or old, wherever, listening to this podcast, listening to this show. One word of advice to them, especially the young people who want to take the step, but they don't know what to do. They don't know who to talk to. They don't know who to run to. They are confused. They feel something, but they don't know what to do. Maybe 1-2 words of advice to them.
I wish you young people that you really find Jesus for life. And don't expect that there will be no more problems in your life. That all will be good in this way that you have only success. That's not everything. But be assured He will go with you every step of your life, every day. He leads you through every night and brings you again to day and the light. This is what He does for us. Find Him and stay with Him, hear His word and join His community.
Great, thank you. Brother Gunter?
Yeah. There are two things in life what accompanies you, especially for the young people. This is the heart, and this is your mind, your brain. So listen to your heart, but also think about what it means for you. Follow the vocation of religious life or the vocation of priesthood, and also the desire you have. Yeah. Just is like a scale that you see, what is in my heart, what is in my mind, and just to balance it, and to think about, and form also to speak to other people who have the experience, either to your spiritual director or to your priest or other who have already experience in the religious life, or speak with your friends, because your friends, they know you. They know how you act, how you are, That means when you want to be a religious or priest, you must not change you totally. So
yes, exactly.
follow how are you, and speak with your friends because they know you, and also listen to a little bit of advice, and listen to your heart, and think about, okay, if is this the way I want to go, then you should also be brave enough a little bit to jump in the cold water. It's just not always to, at the end, where is my advantage? Have an advantage when I'm religious, have an advantage, have a good job. Where is my advantage to have good friends? The only advantage is Jesus as the best friend.
Exactly. Yes, this is where we call it a wrap on this episode of Vocation. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more engaging and educative conversations. Bye bye.